All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 29 of Legacy Loading, featuring absolutely nobody. This is like a little emergency pod, you know, because me and Harry are heading out of town, and we don't want to run into the situation again where we miss a week. So, especially the last pod, if you guys didn't see it yet, the Kieran pod, go check it out. It went live on Friday.
And we uploaded it on Friday instead of Saturday.
Yeah,
so I think we kind of shot
go check that one out after this. But yeah, so pretty much just gonna catch up on our lives. And
yeah, like there's been a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. And I think that now, like, because when we have a guest on, we always sort of want to focus it on the guest. But here, you guys can actually understand and know a little bit more about what we're all going through individually. Sort of like the next couple of months, at least to the end of the year, we got summer shredding coming up. Got a lot of events going on. Black Friday's coming up so it's gonna be busy for everybody. So I figure we'll just start on Joe's side of the table. We'll come all the way across, and we'll just sort of give an update on what's going on and where our heads are at. I mean, nothing. I mean, you can even ask nothing in like definitive. You can just say what's going on and how you're feeling. But yeah,
and also before he starts, whoever likes that kind of things, we can always do
we already mentioned that. We can do this every day, honestly.
Yeah,
I like pods like this, you know, just laid back, you know, no stress. No stress for the pod, but stress in my life, for sure.
Or we can do that topic ones with the food and everything. That'll be fun.
Well, we got crust bars. We can eat the crust bars.
Taste test.
Just eat like 15 bags of questions.
Who can eat more protein in one sitting?
All right. So, well,
yeah, Joey, you said you're going to be gone for this whole month.
Yeah,
right?
Heading to New York tomorrow. We have some photo shoots. It was Sush's idea, which is a fire idea, but it's definitely a lot more than we thought. You know, it's a lot of planning that we got to do still, and it's gonna be fun though. Elliot's coming.
For reference, it's October 3rd when we're recording this, but we're gonna post this on like the 7th or something, or the 8th.
Yeah.
So by the time you're listening to this, all of New York will be done.
Yeah.
So
I'll be in LA by that time. But yeah, just a lot going on with photo shoots and stuff. Getting ready for Black Friday. Stressful, but it's good stress. You know, that's when I say you got to reflect because I am pretty like flustered right now. There's like so much going on and I'm backed up on work, but I'm doing what I love. You know, this is the job I wanted. This is the dream I was chasing, and I'm here. So when I feel that stress, when I feel overwhelmed, I got to take a step back and just look at the bigger picture, you know.
Yeah. So it's
good stress. You
and one other photographer, videographer?
Yeah, Gavin. Shout out Gavin. He's the guy who does pretty much every photo you see on Young Lady's page besides my work. But yeah, me and him, and then reels, photos, everything.
Who's gonna be out in New York?
Giordani, Sush, you, Mantello, and
is Isaiah?
No,
he's on Jersey.
That's it. Yeah,
okay.
Make some content.
We're literally just filming for like one item in New York, right?
Well, that was the goal initially, was the Immortals, but now we're doing like everything.
Okay.
So
okay, cool.
It's a lot, but
that's a Black Friday job.
It's fun. Yeah, Black Friday. Yeah, so we're getting ahead of the game.
So do some photos, videos, and then straight from New York to LA. Because that's going to be like the
real the actual Black Friday shoot. They have a production team. Like they probably spend like $30,000-$40,000 on.
Damn.
It's like people who make like commercials you see for like Nike and shit. Like that's the type of people they hired to do this.
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy. Yeah.
Damn. And so you're going to be doing a lot of behind the scenes work there, because like I don't know if they probably haven't released the roster of who's going for Black Friday, but the roster is insane.
Oh, it's insane. Like, it's like the all-star team.
Yeah, you guys can love the
Jay Cutler's going to be there. fucking love Jay Cutler. That's my boy. Follows me. Sub to my YouTube. Yeah.
He's in Young LA, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, forgot that.
Yeah. That's my fucking boy. We're pretty much brothers, honestly.
What do you...
He has the same physique also.
Yeah, honestly. I coach him.
What are you most looking forward to, and what are you most stressed about the LA trip? Because it's about 2 weeks straight of like shit going on.
It's not like I'm ready. Like I'm ready to go. It's just a lot of work in a short amount of time, and there's actually a deadline because like they have to be. So it's a lot, you know.
If someone's good at that, that's you, bro. So
yeah, no, I'm good. That's the thing. Like people don't realize. Like we shoot. All right, guys, day's over. No, it's not. I didn't like my day's about to start. I got to go home and sit at my desk for fucking 10 hours, and whatever else goes home, and they're like, "Oh, good day at work."
Yeah. So you're probably not even gonna like finish a project by the time you got to get your stuff and go shoot another one. So
yeah, then it's like, oh, we're going out to eat dinner tonight. I'm like, fuck, I really gotta edit. Like, so it's gonna be a lot, but I'm ready for it.
And you don't have a setup. You're really just gonna be like,
just chilling at Sush's crib.
Yeah,
on my laptop.
You really doing it all from your laptop? No dual monitor yet.
I have a monitor, but not in LA. I gotta go now.
Yeah, you definitely gotta get one.
Yeah, that's my life right now.
What are you excited about?
LA? Everything, bro. dope shit. This is where I wanted to be. This is the position I wanted to be in. So I can't get overwhelmed now.
Yeah. I feel like when you like when you're okay, take yourself like a year ago when you're still doing construction. Like you think about how cool it would be you think about how cool it would be to be in the position like where you're shooting BTS or you're in charge of Young LA, like a big production Young LA shoot. Like we all remember the last Black Friday video they did. Like you're always, oh, that's so cool.
I was just watching that from my house.
Right. But now like that you're gonna be in the room, you're gonna be there, you're gonna be doing work. It's still cool, but yeah, it's probably not as like glamorous as it was in your head because of all the work that actually comes with it, right? So it's like it's a reality check. It's like, hey,
it really is a lot. There.
But then there's actual work to be done.
I was thinking the other day when you said, bro, like in the way like we don't even like appreciate what we're doing right now and where we were. So like if someone asked you that a year ago and they told you like you need to freaking be 23 hours in front of your laptop, you'll be like, fuck yeah, bro.
I do it. Fuck yeah, I do it anyway.
Exactly.
You know, like, no, it's still surreal. Like sometimes I'm like, this is crazy that I'm even. Dude, I fucking DM'd Jay Cutler yesterday. Like, yo, can we
shout
just
out Jay Cutler again?
Yeah, literally. I was like, hey, bro, looking forward because he like likes my shit. He comment, so I was like, looking forward to meeting you in Cali in 2 weeks. You replied back in like 2 minutes. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's dope.
He was like, yeah, bro. He's like,
him also.
Yeah, he was like, love your work. Something like that. I was like, oh, fuck, this guy. Crazy.
No pressure.
But yeah, it's dope.
I think I was talking with Izzy about this earlier. I don't think it's not burnout, but it's more just like just fatigue from overstimulation, right? Like it's so much so fast all the time that like you're almost numb to all the things that are going on where you're just like at this level of like,
it's also like FOMO because like there's always something going on. Like
it's competitive environment. Yeah. So like
as soon as I leave, something's gonna happen here. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I missed it.
That's why I don't sleep so much or anything. Like I'm like, if I wake up later, bro, I'm missing 2 hours of someone's already doing something. You know what I mean?
That's why we are the way we are. Like it's such a competitive environment out here. Like you're always on your toes. You're always ready to. There's no like day off. Like even on my day off, like I'm figuring something out I could do to, you know.
Bro, I get anxious if I don't have something to do, to be honest.
Yeah, like, but can we talk about that for a sec? Because I had myself a couple of days ago, and there is a ton that I have to do, and like all the time, like for the next 10 years, there's never going to be a day where I don't have shit I should or can be doing. Like you're either leaving money on the table or you have a responsibility.
Or learning something.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. But I think but there was so much value in this one day where I literally just said, tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm not going to worry about that shit. And I literally just going to take a day to sleep, to rest. Like my body was wrecked. Like I was just doing so much and I was like, I'm just going to take this day. And it was like the most glorious thing in the world. I think the difference between like a day like that is just allowing yourself to have that day and say, I'm not going to get upset about myself for taking this. And that's what makes it an actual rest day instead of like a day where you tell yourself you're going to go work out or tell yourself you're going to go get shit done, but then you don't. Like that's not the same thing. I think you have to be mentally like, okay. And you have to say, it's going to be all right to do this one thing for me one day.
And it's also a privilege. You can do that.
Absolutely. Yeah. It was I think
people who work Monday to Saturday, they can't just be like, you know what, today I'm just going to sleep till 11. Like, we're in that position where we can, if we wanted, we could just literally take a day and do absolutely nothing.
But that is the weirdest thing. Whoever is like self-employed or entrepreneur or something like that, those people usually do more. Like, you know, you can literally all of us three can go right now on a vacation for 2 months, just like disappear. You know what I mean? But no one does it.
Yeah, that's true.
People that are like totally working 9 to 5, they're like can't wait to like, you know, just don't do anything.
Yeah, because they work so hard to eventually get away from it to vacation, but we kind of like work hard, but our life is like we're doing what we love, so I don't need a vacation from this life really, because I love what I do.
True.
That's
even if you travel somewhere, you're immediately like thinking, okay, let's make some content out of the trip, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's always like that.
Yeah, so that's why I say like we're grateful to be in this position where we can take a day and say, fuck it, I'm doing nothing today on a Wednesday. Like,
but that is important. I agree with him totally. That is like.
Yeah,
I think everyone should do that from time to time. To be
just
honest.
if you feel like you need it, because like I haven't done that in a long time, and it wasn't like fuck it, I'm not doing anything. It was more like I need to not do anything.
You're setting yourself up for like the grind that's coming.
Yeah,
you need that day. To reset.
Definitely did.
I slept late today too, actually.
Yeah,
I was like, I need to
sleep. Yeah, sleep will catch the fuck up to you. Like there was times where I was like back to back, like going to bed at 3 a.m. And it was like from when I was traveling, and then it was like you're staying out late you're getting work done late. Now, like I'm shooting a short film, like those are late nights. Like I'm steady going to bed at like 3 in the morning, 3:30. And it's like, I'm not used to that shit.
Yeah.
I kind of normalized it, which isn't okay. Like it's like 2 a.m. I'm just casually sitting at my desk.
For no,
like,
like,
it's 2 a.m.
Yeah,
like, this isn't normal. You should not be at your desk, but I know. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Dorian, you still set an alarm every day, right? Or you
I
just
never
wake
have
up?
alarm. I always wake up early.
But you still get up early, even though you really don't have to get
Bro,
up early.
I really actually want to sleep.
Yeah.
That's the thing. When I heard him right now, I said it to myself, bro. You know how many times I said to myself, I'm going to sleep tomorrow.
Yeah.
5 a.m., I'm like, up. Not a chance.
It's just weird, man.
It's just,
Like,
it's just, I guess like it's a habit. Like
It's a habit. It's your brain, your body. It's
Exactly.
just like,
Like wakes me up. Doesn't even matter. If I have something like 7 a.m. in the morning, like I can go to sleep 3, I'm gonna wake up 6. My body's gonna be like it's like I know, like it's like I don't sleep 100% in, like my brain is like working. Okay, like you need to be an hour there, just wake up. And I'm like, okay, that's I never set alarm. I never have I have 7 in the morning alarm set every day. And it's usually already when I'm like doing things and start beeping. I'm like, I need to like start,
Fuck up. I already had breakfast.
Damn. What do you do between the hours of, like, do you stay in your bed and get work done on your phone, or are you up and like out around 6 a.m.?
Immediately, to be honest, when I wake up, I'm never like straight out of my bed. I first on my phone, and I usually.
All right, thank God he's not actually a robot.
No, I don't like just jump straight. Sometimes, actually, when I was like so lean, then I was like immediately going out of bed, and usually my energy will be immediately in the morning like high. Yeah. Now it's kind of opposite. When I start book, like I'm like heavy to get out of the bed, but I like take my phone and just start doing things for it. Not even grabbing IG or something first. I usually like start like checking my emails first in the morning or something, or responding on just something that's not so long lasting or something. It takes me like 10 minutes to respond, but I don't want to do it throughout the day. So I just start with that, close my phone, then I start my like prepare the things for prepare food. And
what do you have in the next 4 months before the end of the year that's significant? Like you flying out for Ghost again? You got some campaigns?
But there is a lot of things actually, to be honest. Well, now it's a summer shredding.
Listen to the way he just like it's like thought about everything and then just like like you could like feel the stress. He's like you don't even think about how much shit you have to chill.
Now, and he said like until the end of and it's October already.
Right.
So I'm thinking right now it immediately popped like a lot of things. Well, okay, summer shredding. Then immediately we have also Black Friday campaign, so that's gonna be like last day of a summer shredding, which is already like stressful every single. So we're gonna shoot like I think 3 or 4 days in a row. Then what we have? Then we have Olympia. Alpha is taking us to Olympia.
So
I have a collab in December with Zephyr.
Oh, nice. Have you talked about that yet?
I think with Kayla a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's gonna. Hopefully, it's supposed to be December. If not December, then January.
It's gonna be a crazy month.
Yeah. Also, hopefully, until like this month, until the end of the month, I'm gonna drop the web page finally, and that everything on the web page.
Well, yeah. So I'll talk about those two things in December. So you're going to the Olympia. Alpha's flying you there because you guys are gonna have a massive booth because Alex Toplin is competing at the Olympia,
and it's also his collab drop that day. I think. Yeah.
Has they talked about that yet?
Christian already uploaded. Okay. I think we can talk about it.
So
it's dope.
Alex has his like own like collab board shorts for like a men's physique and Alpha Elite, like fucking dope.
Yeah, they look fire.
And also gonna like they're gonna do like Alpha Elite shirts right now. They're gonna do the same there. So you're gonna like share, but like something for Olympia, I guess, like Olympia theme or something.
People love the tees. People love the plain graphic tees and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So if you got the Olympia's in Florida.
75 days.
Las Vegas to 15.
It's in Vegas.
December 15, I think.
Okay. So there's gonna be a whole giant Alpha Elite like section table if you guys are interested in going to the Olympia, and there's another reason you can meet some of the people.
That's gonna be sick.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Cool. And then you said, so have you talked about your collab yet, the Zephyr collab? Because that's actually like really cool.
Yeah, that is a kind of a bigger. We'll see how that's gonna go, but basically I was the first athlete. Well, I still am, but Kayla is coming at the same time, basically, with the collab with the Zephyr. So that's the first time ever that I like sat down and kind of designed by myself.
He designed his own clothes. Like he's already got samples of the clothes that he's making, but that's just when you showed it to us that one time, like the jeans and the shirt, they're fucking cool.
Yeah, and that's only in samples, so that was already like pretty good. So it was really interesting, like being creative a little bit, being around that. I was like really interested about it. Yeah, I really did.
More?
I definitely can see myself one day.
It's gonna be cool seeing someone wearing like your stuff.
Yeah,
you know, it's different.
Yeah,
'cause
definitely.
Yeah, like someone's wearing Athlete, someone's wearing Zephyr, but this is your specific like product that people are gonna wear, and that's cool to see.
Yeah, and thank you, shout out to Daniel because of that, because like not a lot of firms do that. And that's still not a big firm, but whoever watched this or listened this, like the quality.
Yeah, it's
we all know
definitely
like
good
it's
stuff.
really good quality. Yeah, so
you're doing how many pieces? Are you doing jewelry as well?
well, we decided to separate that in two, like Young LA does, for example, in two launches. It was supposed to be one, but mine is like a lot of things. We came up with like a lot of things. So basically, it's gonna be t-shirts, it's gonna be crew necks, it's gonna be jewelry, so earrings, bracelets, and I have one more on myself actually.
Is that the sample?
Yeah, that's the sample.
so sick.
It's crosses like on the a little bit on the side.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
So
love
the
jewelry.
chains,
Is that rose gold?
and then first drop is gonna be only t-shirts and jewelry, and then second one is gonna be shorts, joggers or jeans, and crew necks and all of those other things, I guess. So
Can't wait to wear it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Zephyr X Dorian shirt.
I'm gonna wear that shit.
you better.
Yeah. That's exciting. So December, maybe January. That's cool.
Yeah, latest January, hopefully. It's up to them right now because of the samples and however that. Like,
Yeah, it takes time.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
clothes take forever.
When did you join Athlete officially? A little bit over a year ago?
So like if summer shredding was June 24th, I think I signed like 2 months after. Remember that I was shooting for a while.
It was last summer.
I was shooting for a
So
while.
were you doing Black Friday stuff for Athlete last year? Or is this your first
That
time?
was that Sandu's Wine Mexico. That was Black Friday campaign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
Black. So I
That was-
did
that was
Havana.
last- that was Black
That was a
Friday.
year ago.
Yeah. So that was
Wait,
my first. Yeah.
that's not when you went to El Paso, was it?
Yeah.
That was a year ago?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Are you kidding me?
No, yeah, actually,
A
yeah.
year ago?
Because that was old house.
Yeah. Yeah, a year ago, bro. Damn.
Best pro shop hat days.
That was probably one of the best experiences of my life, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking fire.
That's really cool. You should guys try to go there for
Wait.
something. That's
After this month, I'm
that's
going somewhere.
crazy.
I swear to God.
Crazy.
I'm getting. I got to go to like.
Wait, so you
Mexico or
said
something.
so you're going to LA. We're flying back to Houston on the 17th.
Yeah, I'm
You're saying
staying in
you're
LA.
there.
Yeah, because we have a Young Lady for her shoot in Malibu, which is fucking awesome. Like I'm
Yeah,
hyped.
that sounds pretty
It's just a
sick.
lot. Like you know what I'm saying. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful to be doing this. It is just a lot in 1 month, but that's
I think we're
that's
gonna
how it
look
is sometimes.
you're
you
gonna
know?
look back on it though, like a year from now,
Yeah.
you'll be like that was the coolest month of my whole life.
Yeah, because then it's gonna make the other months seem so like just getting shit done nice and easy.
Yeah.
This month's just like go 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 go.
But it's also sets up for like you being better next month and faster. So even if you don't do that much,
if I could survive this month, yeah. If I could survive this month, I could do anything.
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
that's the way I'm looking at it. I don't know.
Exactly.
I know I'm gonna get everything done. It's just a lot. So
yeah,
I'm looking forward to it though. I'm gonna meet so many people this month, and
Well,
it's a
we'll
good problem to have though.
it's gonna be dope.
I think it's one of those things where when you're in the moment, you're not going to feel the stress. Like when you're in New York, when you're in LA, there's going to be so much going on. You're not going to be thinking about it. You're
No,
just
when I'm
gonna do
there,
your
I'm not
shit.
gonna care. It's
Yeah.
just it's me knowing how much
Right.
I'm about to do.
Right.
That's what's like stress me out a little bit. I'm good. So what do you got coming up, Harry?
That's what I want
Switch
to
to
ask.
you.
Yeah,
Stop talking about us.
That's the whole point.
literally, I just wanted to say. So, Harry,
We're only 25 in.
You want to talk about your new role, your new job role?
oh yeah, Harry's coming to Hollywood,
I didn't talk.
bro. I can see you.
This is
freaking-
going up.
I swear.
This is going out Saturday. I didn't announce it yet. I don't even know if I told you. Well, I
But
told
you can
you.
talk about the first one. That you,
Yeah. So basically, like again, there's a lot going on right now, and so I haven't announced it yet on my YouTube totally, but I'm not going to be able to do the Ironman in November anymore. The point was
For good reason, like for
the goal
the better
goal
reasons.
was to do a half Ironman on the 16th, and then that would basically be my test to see how I feel about the full on the 20th. And I'm not even going to be able to do the half because we're going to be in LA. And obviously that's the priority, right? Like as cool and as awesome of an experience that this training has been, when I look at everything going on in front of me and I talk about what I need to prioritize and who is involved and affected by these things, like the Ironman training for the most part is only affecting me, and everything else that I have going on, there's more people that are counting on me for my time and attention. So it's one of those things where I still want to do it. I still will do it in the future, but just in this moment, like when I signed up for it, all this stuff wasn't happening. So now
it's just the timing.
so the timing wasn't good. But on top of that, I it friggin' injured my back being an idiot after traveling around so much, like not exercising, sitting on a plane for 14 hours. Like I went back to the gym and just started exercising like I never left, and I hurt myself like an idiot. And so I can't train, period. This is my first lifting day, like first real lifting day in a long time, like almost a month.
Before you say like the things that are coming up and everything, how was your experience with that? I'm interested about the Ironman, because that's like going literally like the top that you can do, like with your body, and literally.
No, it was
fucking the hardest thing. Like the hardest things all combined into one.
The thing that sucks is like the training was just starting to pick up. Like if I were on schedule, I think it was either today or tomorrow, I had a 5.5 hour bike ride that I was supposed to do. And like that's
it's just mental, not, it's mental part. In that part, it's a lot of mental.
Yeah. And bro, like Ironman training is like, if you're training, like that's gotta be your life right now. Like you have so much other things going on that actually are higher in the priority list.
Yeah.
Like Ironman training has to be like 100%.
Yeah.
Like
well, not even, but that's the thing is like, I think that I could have done it if I could give it like 50%, but I don't even have 50% of my time. I just don't. And like I couldn't go out and bike ride for 5.5 hours. There's just too much shit going on.
It's just the timing, bro. Like same with me. Like I want to compete again someday. Not right now. There's fucking too much going on.
Right.
Like I'm going to give it 20%. If I try to compete right now. Like,
that's just not it. It's not it. So
that was actually plus in my head when I started bulking, because like, you know, your bulk, it's easier, bro. Energy is higher and everything. But when it comes to cuts, different story. Anyways,
and honestly, like as soon as I made that decision in my head and I told my coaches and everything, I was like, yo, I want to do this, but just now is not the time I can. Well, as soon as I did that, I just felt like this like rush of relief. I was like, fuck. Like, cause every day I was waking up and I was like, I should be running right now, or I should be in the pool. But now that I've allowed myself to be like, you know what, now's not the time. Now I'm like, okay, great. Now what can I put my attention towards? And I didn't realize how much like mental real estate the training was taking up. But yeah, so now that's opened up the doors for, I'm filming right now a short film with Justin. He's directing and producing another.
So sick.
Yeah, it's been a crazy experience because he wants to submit it for a really big film festival. That's, I think the due date is like middle October. So when he hit me up, he called me when I was in Europe and he's like, hey, no pressure, but do you want to do this? We got to get everything done like in a week time span. And that's what we're doing. Like we filmed like for 11.5 hours yesterday.
I got some questions honestly about like, is this hit out of his pocket? Like is this all him? Like this is his money? Damn.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like,
and he wrote the story, everything.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, that's the cool thing is like he wrote the story, but it's because there's so few people, quote unquote, involved. Like we're all sort of like pitching different angles, different ideas, different lines. And it's now just all coming together. It's becoming like this thing that all of us have sort of affected in some way. And it's coming out really, really cool. It's just an awesome experience.
How you find that for yourself? Can you see yourself doing that?
Yeah. But dude, honestly, the thing that I actually love the directing and producing side of it too. Like as soon as I do my lines and I get up and I'm not in shot, like I'm behind the camera and I'm like trying to look at angles and like that. I love that. I love like the storytelling part of it. And so I could definitely, it's like, again, it's one of those things I could definitely see myself doing, but at the end of the day, like whenever this is done filming, I got shit I got to do like right away. If I had time, great. But right now I don't think I do.
So what if after that movie, for example, some bigger offer comes?
For sure.
Would you let everything go and go for
shit? I mean, it totally,
that's a good question.
Like, no, I wouldn't. But like I said, this is going to go to a pretty big festival. And so if it does well and it's like, it's well received and I get good feedback, like, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't close the door on trying to do something bigger and continue to do stuff with them.
That would be cool seeing him on TV.
You've won an award already.
I know, bro. I know.
Yeah, fucking Grammy, bro.
Yeah, no, but it's been a really cool experience. But like I said, this has only been like a week, and then straight away, I'm literally like, we're filming tomorrow, starting at like 7. We're filming all the way till about 2 a.m. It's the last. I'm sure it's gonna go later, honestly, because it's the very last scene. And so when we finish, I'm getting on a 6:45 a.m. flight to meet you in New York. And we're filming right when we get there at 11. So
grind mode.
I don't even have 4 hours in between when we stop filming to when I need to be on a flight. So realistically, we're probably going to film because we're filming downtown. I'm probably going to go to some like 24-hour shop and just post up for like an hour and a half before I go to the airport, and then sleep on the plane and meet you there.
I had that experience from Ghost to Zephyr. Literally, I had a flight 3 in the morning, and and literally when I landed immediately to
it's crazy.
But we didn't sleep because it wasn't like 3 in the morning. Yeah. What can you do? We had a dinner with Ghost until like 10. I came in a hotel like 11. I was like, there's no purpose of going to bed right now. I'm like,
that's it. And it was the same way in Europe too. We were so crunched on time. We were literally pulling up to Airbnbs like at 11 and needing to wake up at 3 to make it to the airport. It was just insane crunch time.
But feeling after that, bro, that's crazy. When you finish those kind of things,
but it's different. You know, like when you wake up and you know you have to do shit and you have somewhere to eat, bro, you are up.
Yeah.
When you wake up, it is straight up in the shower, like on 3 hours of sleep, and you're good and you made it because you fucking have to, right? That's the difference between like when we wake up now and we get 5.5 hours sleep and we're like, oh, we didn't sleep for shit. Well, bro, like if you actually had a fucking fire under your ass, like you had shit to do, you wouldn't be complaining about it. You'd just be up. You'd be doing shit.
Just discipline too.
Right.
And like creating routine for yourself.
Yeah. And so
I have no routine right now. It's at all. Like literally no routine.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like as soon as you do, or as soon as, so I'll speak for me, as soon as I get into a routine, shit changes and I'm forced to adapt. So for this movie filming, for example, I've been forcing myself to stay up really late, like 3, 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, and sleeping. I slept till like damn near noon today because we're starting to film a really crazy scene at 8. And I guess, again, I need to have that energy. So I've adapted my whole sleeping schedule to wake up later so that I can have energy for the filming that we're going to do tomorrow. And so like, it's impossible to be on a schedule when I'm doing that.
Yeah.
And then what kind of schedule are we going to be in New York, LA? No fucking idea.
No schedule, no eating schedule. No,
right. I'm going to eat when I got time.
Eat when I can, yeah. Sleep when I can.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that's the thing is like, then I don't know when we get back to Houston on the 17th. I guess like I'm sort of like fucking just speaking nonsense, but this is sort of like what's going on in my head right now. I don't know. There's
just so much going on.
There's so much going on. And then there's no point in me thinking about what's next because it's going to be different when we get there. In 2 weeks, there's going to be something else that's like, oh, you know what? You actually have to be in this place at this time. So there's no point in me stressing and being like, well, when I get back to Houston on the 17th, this, that, and the other, because maybe I'm not.
Yeah. That's why when you asked me, I was like,
because
I already have a lot of things planned, but you know how many things coming unplanned, like besides that.
Exactly.
That's the problem. That's
Bro, everything was unplanned.
Exactly.
Everything.
Yeah.
And even New York was Sushi's idea. They had a meeting. He was just like, we should go to New York.
Man, we still might go to Utah or something.
And they're like, yeah, all right, yeah, let's do it. He's like, Joe, we're going to New York. I'm like, all right. I just got back from New York like fucking last week. Now I'm going back. But
that's a good life.
I don't like.
It's so hard.
It's so hard to complain. I'm not complaining, but it's just like, bro, when we first moved here, right? Remember at that old house, like I was like trying to find a job. I'm like trying to do something. Now it's just like I need stuff off my. I need too much stuff going on. Like it's like this weird. Like I'm so grateful, but I'm so fucking stressed out, and I don't know. I wouldn't change a thing. I'm not gonna lie.
While we're on that, I actually wanted to mention something also for the viewers. That's a good topic. Mental health. That part is like. That like a lot of people don't talk about it, but like let's start from you, for example. Like how are you like mentally and everything?
I have to. So I do meditation and I do journaling and stuff, and I absolutely need to do that because when shit does get overwhelming and there's 150 things flying around my head, I need to like sit with it. I need to visualize it. I need to rationalize everything. And so like instead of just like LA move, I write out like what actually does this mean? What are the dates? What are the things I need to do? What are the action steps?
Exactly,
subcategories. Because just moving to LA in general is an impossible thing to wrap my head around. But I can literally look at it and be like, this is what it consists of. And then it makes it easier for me.
Subcategories.
Yeah. So for me, that's the thing. And bro, like honestly, I've been doing a lot more alone time recently because like I haven't been lifting because of the injury. And that's been like kind of really good. Like I'll go to some place, like a nice place for lunch or something just by myself.
See, I told you.
I might go to a movie tonight just to sit and just fucking turn.
I was always like this, bro.
Yeah. We're the same when we travel, like, and we're overwhelmed.
No, I like, exactly. Oh yeah.
Let's go to a movie.
Me and you, yeah. And that was probably from all that trip that like stayed in my head.
Yeah, where was that?
Miami. Yeah. Everyone. Long story short, we were in Miami and everyone was like, we were drinking, we were shooting the video basically, right, for YouTube. And everyone wanted to go out, and me and Harry were like kind of tired, so me and him alone went to the movies, had a cheat meal, ordered a bottle of wine. That was, to be honest, from all those days, like we had partying and shit. That was probably the only thing that stayed in my head.
Like, and that's sort of where I'm at right now. Like mental health like is the most important thing for me right now, because it's like you can't crack, right? Like as soon as you start getting really overwhelmed and you start getting fucking crazy, like that's when you can make a mistake. And so you need to make sure you're grounded, because if there is a lot of shit you have to do, you gotta motherfucking stay on top of it. You have to.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. A lot of people don't talk about it, but especially
men.
Especially men, actually. Yeah, you're right. And especially the industry that we are also, because it's, as I said, so competitive. It's like a lot of pressure day in, day out. And
did you have, what's like a day that you've had recently where it was, where you needed to take a step back?
It's not like, see, I was mentioning that I didn't know what anxiety word means until I came here, until I experienced that. For example, I was like soccer player, bro. I was taken care of, you know. How? Yeah, I mean, you want this? Yeah, like come massage this and that. I go PlayStation there doing massages and while I'm playing games and stuff. You know, I was
That's
like
so
just enjoying my life basically. There's no like, that's my job. So I have 2 practices per day. That's like 4 hours, let's just say, and the rest I can do whatever I want. And I still earn more money than probably right now, but you know. But then when I came here, it's like, it's not who was that?
Yo.
I was insane. My bad.
I thought I was talking, so I was like, no.
I thought my phone was ringing.
Anyways, now I know.
Fucking
So
weird
you're
noise.
saying
Holy shit.
maybe 4 hours a day, but you experience anxiety for the first time.
Oh yeah,
here.
no, definitely. I'm definitely having anxiety from time to time. That's not even a secret. I'm a person who likes to talk about everything, bro. Love, emotions, whatever. I'm not like, if you're a confident person, then like you're not supposed to hide anything. But do I have like mental issues? Not at all. Mental issues, yeah, but not health wise, no. I will say that's normal. I will say that's normal because I'm the person who puts like, I don't care about anyone else, to be honest. Like who is doing this or who is having 1 million followers or whatever. I'm literally putting myself under pressure day in, day out.
That's the thing.
Always. And that's the worst. And that's the worst thing,
yeah.
because I'm always like, I can do fucking more. I can do this. I can do. And they're like, I do a really lot of things and I'm still not happy. And I'm like, so when I'm fucking gonna be happy?
Right.
And then the anxiety comes from, I'm like, I did so many things already. And I'm still not happy. Like, I mean, I am happy, but I'm like, I'm not where I wanted to be ever. You know what I want? So I'm like,
Bro.
when is gonna happen?
Yeah.
Like, if it's ever
It's
gonna
not. It's
happen?
not
It's corny, like CG, proud but never satisfied. Like that's like, I'm proud of where I am. We're all proud of where we are, but like we're still like, I'm not there yet. I didn't do it.
That's why we got to this place in the first place. You know, you're not happy with where you will never be. There will never be a point when you're sitting there and you're like, bro, even when if you're freaking 45 and you're in Switzerland in your fucking mountain house, you're still gonna be like, man, I should be doing this and that. Like, it doesn't matter. There will never be that point, but that's why you got here in the first place, because you were unsatisfied being a successful soccer player, which brought you here. And
not
you know
so successful.
But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter where you're at. Like that's how you got here in the first place.
Also, all you had in your mind at the time was soccer. Like that's it.
That's
you
what
had
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
one thing, like just soccer
That's
on
what
your
I'm
mind.
saying.
That was it. Now you have this. And this
Also in the
hopefully,
beginning,
you know.
when I came home, when I came here, it was like honestly pure happiness. There was no anxiety, because the only thing that I was focused on at that time was like getting to Alpha League, for example. You know what I mean? Like
One track
only
mind.
one thing,
Yeah.
and that starts everything from
Exactly.
there. And then you focus on other things. Let's grow social media, whatever.
Yeah,
Did
let's
that.
start YouTube. Let's do online coaching. Let's fucking get a Zephyr collab.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then starts like, design, like designing clothes. Then like you're starting your own web page, which by the way, I'm doing that like last 2 months. It's a lot of shit to do. Online coaching, editing videos by yourself, doing this, doing that, whatever, like staying on top of everything is like, damn. And then if you miss one thing, I'm like, then anxiety, for example. For me, like anxiety comes from, I guess, from time. If I'm like short with the time and I didn't do some things that I planned, like for example, I planned to do this, and this until 4, and it's not 4, it's 5. I'm like, damn, oh shit, like I need to, and I don't know why, because I like to go to the bed earlier, and wake up next morning and energized. So,
you know what I think it is, not just kind of listening to you guys talk and listening to myself talk. It's when you're one track focused. So when you got here, it was like, get to Alpha Land. When you started doing your shit, it's like, it wasn't Young LA, but it was like, it sort of was. It was like, yo, I want to
go to the gym, do something.
Right. And so like when you're singular in your sort of desires or whatever, it's a lot easier to block the noise and say like, does this help me get to this goal? And if that's the goal, but then when you get to the point where you get there and now you're thinking about personal business. And I remember Christian was on some podcast talking about this, but when you do have a business, instantly you're going to have this idea that every minute of every day has to be about, like you said, your coaching, your webpage, your collab. Like, these are all your businesses, and you're talking about the same thing. Like when you now are responsible for businesses that are yours, you are on the clock 24 hours a day. Whereas if you have a 9 to 5 or you have a one goal in mind, like it's not like that. So like from here on, if your goal is to be successful in multiple personal ventures, like we're just gonna get used to this.
You gotta
feeling.
accept that the plate's full now.
Right,
the plate is full, and now you're
forever.
just packing shit on top of the
and
plate.
you care about everything. That's the problem.
Exactly.
You can't like just I'm not gonna do this. You really care about every single detail. So it's like,
dude, I almost look at like the kids now in like in Offland. The kids who like hang out every day, and I like envy them. I like miss because they go into the gym. They like take some photos.
Yeah.
They edit like. They're just free-minded,
like
and
3 hours in the gym just having fun. You know?
Yeah, it's like I'm like, damn, like he's doing so well because he's so focused on just that right now.
But bro,
I look at myself, I'm like, I haven't posted in 3 days. I'm doing a million things. I've like,
but if you talk to them, bro, they would all say
that's the thing. I was that person.
Exactly.
Now I'm doing more, but it almost looks like I'm doing less because of how much shit I have on my plate. Like I used to.
Why does it look like you're doing less?
See, I thought
no,
actually now
like,
when I heard him, I actually do have that.
You know what I mean? Like I used to post every day. I used to have time. Like
that's not an identifier of like what you're doing.
No, but it's almost like I look at those kids and I like envy the feeling of just like having one thing on my mind and just like, all right, I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm lifting with James today. I'm gonna get a photo of him, edit it, post it, and like I don't know. It's just like this weird thing that I feel like I put myself to the side a little bit because I'm so focused on my work now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm happy I picked up YouTube because that now I'm showing my life. But
yeah,
I don't know. I'm in this weird place right now.
I think you always did though. I think you always did prioritize work. You know, when you were working with Rem, when you were like Ubering to the gym to take photos of people, like that's your work. You know what I'm saying? Like you were also grinding yourself into the dirt, but it was like for different.
Yeah, I guess it's because I was so like one track minded back then. It was like, all right, I got to go to the gym to get my photo that I'm going to post tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like that was like my one goal.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's what got you to.
And now I'm here and now I feel like there's just so much on my plate, but I don't know.
Did you say that you felt the same way about the people at the gym?
No, I said what he said. Like I'm doing way more, but I feel like I'm doing less.
Yeah,
literally, I totally agree with him. Sometimes that's also why like sometimes like anxiety and like anxious or something.
I think because you're both in a place right now where you're investing in the future, and so you're not going to see the immediate rewards of what you're doing right now. Because everything you're doing right now, like a web page, bro, like that's not like an immediate. You're not getting anything from that right away. It's about 5 years from now. When you've had it, you know what I'm saying?
I actually totally agree with that because it's like more in the beginning was more like, okay, let's get this. You're not thinking about like future. It's like when I get there, we're gonna see what's gonna happen now. Since we're all growing, like now it's like more, and especially I have a girlfriend and everything. Like all of that things, like I'm thinking like, okay, like house. You know
about the future,
yeah.
Literally, like
you're making about business. Like I want to have my own business. I want to start things so I don't have to be influencer all the time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like take pictures every single day. Not that I don't like it, but like sometimes you don't want to do it, and like all of the things for the future. That I'll be like, I know that I can do it if other people around me who I know they're not smarter than I am doing really good, then I know that I can do it, but I just like need to find a way or all of this. So it's like more serious now basically.
It's also
like literally like investing for like for the rest of your life basically.
Once we introduced like YouTube to our lives, now I feel like it's kind of something that's gonna have to stay. Like now that I made my YouTube, like anything I do now that I feel like is dope or like a trip, I feel like I have to capture it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
but
why did I create the channel for trips like this, for days like this, for
but as soon as you start thinking you have to, like you started,
I want to.
That's the word I would use though, because as soon as you get into the thing, like as soon as you start thinking YouTube is a job, then you're not going to want to do it. Like,
I want to, but it's just cool how like now that I have this YouTube, like we're going to New York, and like automatically I'm like New York video, but I want to make that. But I think it's cool that now I'm going to have all this shit captured for like my life, build a portfolio.
In the end of the day, also like that part, whatever we're talking about, mental health and everything, like you need to understand like you are full in control. Like I'm gonna quote, well, I don't know who said it, but Alex is always saying that controllable. Like that's like, let's mention a prep, right? You're anxious, you're not on point. The things that you can control, like your coach gave you macros, right? Every single day, hit your macros to a dot. You have a 20 minutes of cardio. Hit the 20 minutes, literally to a dot, right? So if you control all the things that you can control, there's no point in being anxious because like whatever happens, it happens. But
anything else is uncontrollable.
So basically, like that's it. Like you're in control. If you want to do it, then like risk hours of sleep, risk 2 and 3 hours of sleep or something, and that's it. And then that's basically how I go over that if I have anxiety or something. In that way, I'm like, okay, I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna try. And then I'm like, you know,
the other thing that helps with if you're having like a down day is just being grateful for what you have and where you've come, like, and how far you've come. Because like when you're I'm gonna butcher the science about this, but in your brain, when you're feeling gratitude and gratefulness, it's impossible to feel basically the opposite of that, which is basically, let's just say, bad about yourself or shit going on. Like by saying there may be shit going on, but I'm so happy that like we're like, you know, we're in this house together, we're living in a great area, we're all doing well respectively. Like appreciating that helps you so much with like contextualizing the quote unquote bad things, because most of the time the good things are a lot bigger than the small micro problems that you have. Like we're talking about like stress and things coming up in the next 4 months, but we've invested damn near 2 years into this, right?
To get to this
to be there.
Right. So what is 4 months? Like 2 years from now, we're not going to worry about, we're not going to be thinking about that Black Friday shit, you know? So why are you stressing why are you stressing out so much?
Yeah.
Like the other day I was having like, not a hard day. I was just like,
sorry, just to say, that's what I have tattooed here. It's on my language, but it means,
let it be.
It means like, if it's today is a bad day, tomorrow is gonna be like everything goes. It's I can say on the.
You don't know what it means?
No.
It's a different language.
So it's on my language, and on Spanish, whoever is Spanish, todo pasa. So it means like
everything passes.
Everything goes. Everything passes. So it's
this
like,
too shall pass. That's like the American
temporary. So for example, if you have a bad day today, tomorrow can be a fucking best day of your life. If you have a best day of your life, tomorrow can fucking be the worst day of your life. Literally. So that's what it means.
But the fact is, the next day is a fucking different day.
Next day is different. So whatever you handle that day or whatever you're dealing with, tomorrow's a new day. Yeah. Simple as that.
I have such a relatable story to that, but I don't know if I'd
go ahead, bro.
I'll bring up like
what we're here for.
Ex-girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. Got some news about something. The same day, I'm going to a club with Christian Guzman. And like, you know,
and
you know what I'm trying to say? Like, with the owner of Young LA, like, you can't make that shit up. You can't like, it's like you get the worst, like, not the worst news, but like, you get some shitty news, like, on the best day of your life. And it's just like, that's just life, bro. Like,
to be honest, since we started that was a lot of times, like literally like that. You're like, fuck, like this. And then all of a sudden, the same day, something like, pam. And from that point, so just like, and then again, you're down, and again, pam, good news. Which
and also, like last week, I just had like a busy day. I was like a little stressed out. And then I was just like, I got a DM from some kid. I don't know who it is, but he DM me just something nice, like a nice. I swear to God, it changed my whole mood. Like just reading that DM, it was just like, "Hey, bro, like I just recently started following you. Like your story inspired me so much. Blah blah blah." I read it and I was just like, "Wow, all right." And I swear to God, I wasn't stressed anymore. It was like gone. Like I whatever I was feeling was completely out of my head. I was just like, "Wow, let's go edit. Let's go do something. Like this is great. This is," and like stuff like that means so much. Like that's why they say like, call the people you love and just like. Say you love them, like little things like that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you're gonna look back and be like, "Damn! Like, I wish I told this person how I felt. Like, I wish I spoke to this person more. I wish I did this, It's like little things that you don't even think to do, but they mean so much. Like that little DM changed my whole mood. I swear to God. Yeah. And that kid didn't know. And he just said that like out of and he didn't know he was about to change my mood.
Anything in the world that kid was probably going through some shit that day too.
Yeah,
that dude took time like out of his day to just spread good energy and love, and even, I bet he was having issues that same exact day too.
Go tell a stranger like, have a good day. Like,
I bought a homeless guy a pack of cigarettes the other day. All right, help change.
Swear to God, like little things, like it literally changed someone's whole fucking day or life, like in a bigger picture. But it's really cool. Like that little DM, I swear to God, changed my whole mood for the day. It was dope.
You know how many times I told you guys that I just like humble people, bro. Like humble, kind, like nice people. Doesn't have to, whoever it is, doesn't matter who it is. If I see like that, like calm personality, humble personality, I love it. I just love that like energy around me.
It's nothing better than meeting someone like that's like cool, like just good energy. Like I love that.
Exactly.
And you can
be that person. Like be that person that people love to meet.
That's the thing. Like it's sort of relevant, but like people think that you got to be some type of way to make it in the industry, and you got to like step on people. You got to be a dick. You got to do this, that, bro. Like if you can figure out a way to make it and be humble and be good and spread good energy and stuff like that's like, then you're that person that we're talking about, right? You're that person that made it, that they, well, quote unquote made it. You're successful. You have a presence, but you're also doing it the right way. You're gonna feel so much better about it. Right? Like if you have an opportunity to like fuck somebody over to make it a little bit ahead, like don't do that. Like there will be other opportunities.
What goes around comes around. The
always,
day. Anyways, always.
I think we got some people who were in our life last year and they're not anymore. It's just because they're just shitty people. You know, it's not that's just how it is. We're all still together. We're all still here, and I don't plan on that changing anytime soon because we're just good people to each other. We respect each other. We respect, and that's just how it is.
I want to talk about that a little bit. How do you prioritize, like, because the more and more like quote unquote like attention or fame followers you get, the more and more people come into your life. Like that's just natural. Yeah. How do you both manage how you like who not who you give the time of day, but like if it were up to other people, you'd be talking to someone every second of every day, whether it's a DM, whether it's like a friend from a year ago or a friend from college. Like how do you like not cut people out, but how do you prioritize like who you're spending time around?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, for me, I'm not the best at it. I didn't spoke to my family for a while, but it's not that. It's the thing that, like, for example, even from my family, I get negative messages, and that's where I separate the things. If I can talk with someone in a positive way, like everything was going around, I really don't need to hear anything like negative. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter what it is. Like even if my mom tells me like our dog died, don't tell me. I don't live there anymore. It's gonna ruin my whole day. You know what I mean? I really don't need it.
Those you have 23 others, so
yeah, I did, yeah. But like literally like that. I literally like if someone's like kind of I feel like anything like a little bit negative or something, or I don't know, complaining or something like that.
I hate complaining. Like I'm doing it, but I fucking hate it.
I only complain to the people that I really trust, to be honest. So like either to you guys or like.
Well, it's not. I wouldn't call it complain. It's just more like
talking.
Expressing how you feel.
Because you need to let it out.
Emotional release.
I'm like that. I need to. I literally need like when I'm like
complain is like or whining. Like
my fucking.
I need to let it out. I always need to let it out. Yeah. Basically, that's the thing. I just separate. Like I can. I'm the person that like I'm really introverted. I told guys. So like. I really can read people's energy usually, like really fast, really fast. I need 2-3 seconds being around the people, and I'm like, I don't like this guy. Literally, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that guy is the perfect, but it's not perfect for me. In a friendly way.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like. That's what I feel. I just how I feel. It's just how I feel. If I like to be around someone, then obviously I'm gonna.
I just accepted that you can't make everybody happy. Like it's just not possible.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't matter who it is, family, friends, bro, whoever you feel good around, whoever like wants to make you like feel good. That's the right people for you.
No matter what, you always treat everyone with respect. You always be the best person you possibly could be. But no matter what, you're not gonna make everybody happy. That's just how it is. Yeah. Like if I'm going to New York for 2 days. Oh, can I see? Like there's only so much time in a day,
I know.
And there's only so much time that I have to delegate between what's my free time, what's my work time.
Yeah,
and you're not going to please everybody, and you got to accept that.
Yeah, that's like the issue that I'm having, right? Like at a micro scale, let's take the New York trip for example. Like there's 2 people that I really value in my life that I care about a lot. We both we all went to college together. And they're both like, yo, like let's do something. And I'm like, yes, because I do want to, because I care about them and I want to keep them in my life and all this and that. But bro, like there might not be time. And it's like, fuck, like I feel bad because I'm not going to New York all the time. So it's like, what kind of like, can I not stay up for an extra 2 hours one night and just go meet them? So it's a struggle.
You can't feel bad. Like you shouldn't feel bad. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's both of the things, whatever you decided, you shouldn't be feeling bad.
Yeah, honestly. That's what I say. You have to accept that. You're not going to make everybody happy no matter what.
But I want to. But I don't know if I can. That's like my issue. Like there's so many people in my life that I want to be there for and that I want to keep talking to on a regular basis. But like, but I literally just don't have the time.
That's it's normal.
Yeah. Same. Also, that also can sometimes make me anxious. Those kind of things. I'm like scrolling to some message that, for example, I opened like WhatsApp, which I don't even use anymore. Then like I'm gonna say this because like the Scott Murray.
Who's that?
Remember the guy from YouTube?
Oh yeah.
He died.
You told me that guy.
Yeah.
Bro, we were texting back to back, and he texted me last message and I didn't respond. I didn't see for 2 weeks, and then I see on TV he died.
Yeah.
And I couldn't open the message.
Yeah.
I saw his message and I raised it because I couldn't open the message.
Yeah.
I didn't literally respond for like 2 weeks, and he died in the meanwhile, which is like crazy. But also like a lot of people. I'll mention, for example, when I came here, that I live in Galveston, I have a person who helped me a lot when I came here. Like he invited me to be in his house. I basically was visiting him. Since I moved here, I didn't talk to him.
Yeah.
as like years. So that like start coming, I'm like, mom, dad, sister, I didn't talk to like for 2-3 months. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, like
I can't catch up in one day, not a chance.
Exactly.
Not a chance. Even if you start typing, then it's gonna be every day. And again, I'm gonna miss again like messages.
Right. But then like if you send a message, that's gonna open up the floodgates. Cause like I get in my own head where I'm like, if I send someone a message that I haven't talked to in a while, like instantly I'm signing up for 3 days of messaging, paragraph and paragraph, and I'm like, fuck. Like,
and then I don't want to do that. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's me also. Same.
Yeah, this is just a good example. This is like a perfect example of, from the outside looking in at us three, you think like we live this perfect lives. We made it. We're fucking doing this, but we're normal people who go through normal issues that everyone deals with.